Hebrews chapter 7. We'll begin reading at verse 1. It says, "For this Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High God, who met Abraham returning from the slaughter of the kings, and blessed him, to whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all, first being translated king of righteousness, and then also king of Salem, being the king of peace." Let's jump down to verse 4. "Now consider how great this man was, to whom even the patriarch Abraham gave a tenth of the spoils. And indeed, those who are of the sons of Levi who receive the priesthood have a commandment to receive tithes from the people according to the law, that is, from their brethren, though they have come from the loins of Abraham." Verse 7. "Now beyond all contradiction, the lesser is blessed by the better. Here mortal men receive tithes, but there he receives them of whom it is witnessed that he lives. Even Levi, who received tithes, paid tithes through Abraham, so to speak." Okay, now let's look at this. Understand something, family. The writer of Hebrews is addressing Jewish Christians. Those who are Jews by descendants and by their choice of religion, who are now Christian. Now, what's happening here in the writer, with the larger picture of the writer of Hebrews is addressing, is that the Jewish Christians were receiving ridicule and persecution from the Jews who did not convert over to Christianity. So they were thinking about going back into Judaism to escape persecution. So the writer is saying here in all of Hebrews not to go back to what you was once under. Christ came in to make things better for us. So he uses Hebrews 7 to set up a comparison of Jesus and Melchizedek. In the Bible, Melchizedek is this high priest who has no, in Scripture, it has no beginning and it has no end. He was just mentioned, and that was it. He mentioned twice in Genesis, and he's also mentioned in Psalms 100, verse 4. So the writer of Hebrews is saying, when he's telling to the family, he said, okay, he said, Jewish Christians, I need you to see what Jesus is, this Christ that you now believe in, how he compares to Melchizedek. Now, them being Jews, they understand Melchizedek. They understand that he is a high priest, king of righteousness, king of peace. So they understand him being the highest thing that they have. So now the writer of Hebrews say, now look at Jesus. Jesus is far more better than Melchizedek. So when someone uses the tithing in terms of Hebrews 7, again, family, the writer is only referencing what they know of in Judaism. He's not saying that tithing is applicable under the new covenant. He's only going back to what they know. See, if you don't read the scripture, then you won't know that. You'll think just because it's in the New Testament, that is a part of the new covenant. Now let's